Okay, so yes, I know I have the same hair, makeup, outfit, earrings as the previous video. Lakini we're not gonna talk about it. We're just not gonna talk about it. I just filmed these two videos on the same day, guys. I'm going to work and I don't have time to be filming videos in the middle of the week, so you have to do with same clothing and same look for like 3-4 videos. Okay? Okay. So in today, and I've actually realized I said the word so a lot. I need to work on that. Yeah. But in this video, I'm going to tell you guys a story time. We've not done a story time in quite a while. This was my first experience na kanjo. My Kenyans, you know who kanjo are, but for those who don't know, it's city council. I don't know their actual job, honestly. If you know the actual job, please tell me in the comment section down below. But I don't know the actual job. But anyway, this day my mom was to send us to her workplace. She owns a restaurant. I'll link the video up here when I went to work with her. So she owns a restaurant and she sends us there to deliver a few things. Lakini halfway to the restaurant, she calls me and tells me, you know what, Joy, I've thought about it. You guys don't need to go today. I'll just take the things tomorrow because they were not urgent. So what do? We come back home, but then I remember, like on our way back home, I remember I need to pick up a few things from the supermarket. So I was driving my mom's car, so I parked the car where I used to get my hair braided before I started braiding myself. So there's a new restaurant over there, so I just parked outside the restaurant because that's where we always parked. There was a supermarket there before, now there's a restaurant. I mean, I didn't see a big deal. So me and my sister go shopping. We go to the beauty shop, buy a few things. I buy some press-on nails, some perfume. We just had a great time at the supermarket. Then kurudi kwa gari. Oh my goodness. I get into the car, turn it on. Then when I'm about to drive off, one of the kanjo people, he stopped me. Then he's like, hey madam, unataka kudrive gari imeklampiwa? Gari ime what? Gari ime what? Gari imeklampiwa. You know, when we're coming home from school with my friends, one of the things we used to do is make fun of cars that have been clamped by the kanjo people. And I just could not believe that today was my day. Yani, gari imeklampiwa. Like they put that yellow clamp on the car. But anyway, I was like, it's fine. We'll try to talk ourselves out of the situation. So I start talking to them. Now I'm like, yo, we park here. Miss Kona Joe, we have to pay for parking. We had to pay 100 bob for parking. So I tell them, we didn't know we have to pay for parking. But if it's possible, we can pay right now. Because they just said it's 100 bob. So I'm like, it's fine. We'll just pay right now. Because we didn't know we have to pay for parking. Then he starts saying, ati, we madam hata uko na jokes. Hata ukipark gari hata uwezi angalia kama kuna kanjo around. If you don't speak Swahili. Here's the translation. He said, madam, stop joking. Like, even when you park the car, can't you look around and see if there are kanjo people, like the city council people around. So I told him very nicely, I did not know we have to pay for parking. I didn't know kuna kanjo. And if I knew that we have to pay for parking, I would have paid before we left. But he refused to listen. So one thing my sister did, without me knowing, she called my dad. She called my dad and told him that the car has been clamped. And she called my dad the second that these guys were looking like they're about to let us go. So I was very disappointed. Like, I thought this would be one of those stories where I tell my parents, yeah, the car was clamped, but don't worry, I was able to maneuver myself out of that situation. Like in Wapi, she just had to call them. Ah, so my dad talked to the kanjo guy. Then once they were done talking, my dad gave me, like, my dad and I talked. Then he told me that, yo Joy, I've talked to him. He looks like he doesn't want to let you go because he wanted 1,500 to unclamp the car. He said that that's the fine. Then my dad told me, you don't worry. If he refuses to unclamp the car, you guys just take Matatu home. We'll come remove the car from wherever he'll take the car, because he said that they're going to tow the car out of the parking area. So when I hung up the phone, I told the kanjo guy again, like, yo, I'm sorry that I parked here without paying. Could you please just allow us to pay right now? Then we go. Then he refused. Then I told my sister, you know what, Faith, you go take my bag and my wallet from the car, tutapanda matatu. Dad will come sort this out later when he arrives. So when they had that, the guy who clamped it, he asked, mnaacha gari, like, you're leaving the car? And I told him yes. And point blank I told him, I've apologized sincerely. I didn't know that we were supposed to pay for parking. I have offered to pay for it right now, but since you've refused all options, what can I do? Let me go home and let my dad come sort this out. Then one of his colleagues heard that we were leaving. He called me, then he asked me like what happened. I narrated the story to him. Then he just told the other guy, go and clamp the car for them. So I'm wondering, what was the big deal about it? Because this other one looks like the boss. He was okay with me saying sorry. He actually forgave us. Then this other one was actually just causing issues for no reason. This is what is wrong with Kenya. Kanjo people na bribe. Wako hivi. Together. So anyway, this guy clamped the car for us. And he told us to pay the actual parking fee. So we paid him 100. Honestly, I feel like I bribed that guy unknowingly. Because anyway, it was just right that we paid the parking fee. But anyway, that was my first experience with kanjo people. You guys, if you've had an experience with them, I'm sure mine was just petty, like getting your car clamped, like psh, that's nothing. People navigate that on the daily. So if you have had an experience with kanjo people, comment down below, let me know your story, or DM me. Actually, I'll start let me know if this is something you're interested in. For if I tell story times and you guys can relate to that story, you send me your stories, then we can discuss them in another video so everyone gets to know about it, only if you're comfortable with everyone knowing your story as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next today. If you are reaching the end of this video, comment sunset. That's the new comment for today. Comment sunset. And venye tuko na COVID, but I promise I'll start giving out gifts for those people who reached the end of the videos. So just comment sunset below and show some love with a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Like, oh, help a girl out. Help a girl out. But anyway, I'll see you guys next week on Tuesday. Yeah. Bye.
Just run it back for me. Just run it back. It's white and black for me. It's white and black.